Hello everybody, welcome back to Knowledge Bits. We are gonna keep going with Donkey Kong Country #1. Honestly, after playing this, I don't know if I'm gonna get to the other two, because damn, this game is tough. I never thought of this game as being too tough, but I guess I was wrong. I beat it before. That's the thing. I think I'm pretty good at video games. I'm pretty decent. But while I'm doing this, I feel like at best, damn, I'm okay. I'm pretty decent at some games, but man, this is a tough one. I should have just played Mario World. I'm pretty badass at that one, if I remember correctly. Get out of the way, DK. Come on. Give me a ditty. Yes, I know this game. I really don't. I just assumed, I'm like, it's been a while. There's probably going to be a ditty or DK box right there. I forget, DK stands for Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Damn! Alright. You know what? Let me just let him pass me. Anyways, okay, hold on. Let me get through this. Yes. Anyways, last time we were talking about finishing your tasks and the importance of doing it. You gotta make that habit of finishing tasks, because if you don't, life will be very, very difficult when you get older. Or not just when you get older, but it's just gonna get more difficult. Damn, what the? I can't get that. Okay. Hold on. There's gonna be a lot of these where I'm like, you know what? Hold on. Haha. Is On Guard here? Oh, no. I thought On Guard was here. Oh, shit. There's a shark. But yes, finishing your tasks. That's what we talked about. I know it's been a bit and I still haven't talked about anything. So, today, we're going to talk about... I will tell you as soon as I get past this octopus, because I am going to die at this rate. Oh, this isn't bad. Oh, look at that. There we go. What are we talking about? I wasn't looking when those sharks came at me. We're going to talk about stop cutting corners. So we were talking about finishing your tasks, but the next important thing on top of that is not to cut any corners. A lot of people, I feel, they just cut corners all the time. That's a terrible habit. Not finishing tasks is probably the worst thing, but cutting corners is probably the second worst. There's something over there. Oh, I almost made it. What the hell is it? Is it just a... Oh, look, a life. Yes, On Guard is here. I'll take him. But yeah, cutting corners, it's very dangerous, because same idea as not finishing things. If you're a person that tends to cut corners, if you're a person that cheats on your homework, if you're a person that when you're working, you don't finish the task, you do the minimum amount possible, and you're just trying to get by, honestly, you're probably not going to get very far in your life. You're not going to be that successful. You're not going to do anything that is very meaningful to you, if you have anything that's meaningful to yourself. And, Cranky Scavin? He doesn't matter. Oh, I hate these levels. Is this Birdie? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, that is one of the worst things they made in this game. Okay, I can still see, though. There we go. But yeah, if you want to be successful, or you want to be excellent, I think that's more of what it is. It's more of excellence than it is success. If you want to be excellent at something, if you want to be great at something, you have to stop cutting corners. You have to challenge yourself. And the thing is that every time you cut a corner, you're duping yourself out of the experience of struggle and... There we go. Oh, man, it is hard to play this game and talk. Damn. I wonder if DK can stomp him. Nope. There we go. Let's check. Hey, big boy, get over here. Yeah. Okay, so I have to use DK on them. Oh, I made it. Cool. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. So yeah, if you cut corners, you're duping yourself out of experience. That's the bottom line. In order to be good at something, in order to improve yourself on something, you have to mess up a lot. You have to try a lot. You have to do different things. You can't just be doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, you can. Don't get me wrong. So like if you're in karate or something, right? Keep practicing your punches and kicks, the same ones, and you're gonna get better at them. Sure. I understand that. There's a secret down there. Look right here. Is there a life or what is this? Oh, Frogger. I don't know what his name is. It's just he looks like Frogger, so. Ah, he just killed me. Anyways, yeah, you're duping yourself out of experience, the hardship, all the stuff that is important in developing yourself and improving yourself. You're basically cheating yourself out of all of that. So if you take the easy road out, you're never gonna be as good as you can be at something, and that's the dangerous part. So, for example, if you're training as an athlete, you don't want to cut corners. You want to go the full way. If you're going for a mile run, you don't do 0.98. You do 1.0 or more. You can always do more, never do less. If you ever do less, you're not really doing it, you know? You're giving up. That's what it is, more than anything. And that applies to anything that you do. So for example, let's say your goal is to get straight A's at school, and you get all A's but one B, and you've gotten straight A's in the past. You probably didn't try hard enough, because you are capable of getting straight A's. So why is it that you didn't get straight A's this time? And the answer is you just didn't try hard enough. You didn't challenge yourself probably as much as you should have. And I mean, it's up to you, but oh yes. Hold on, let me get through this. Bumblebee Rumble over here. Oh, come on. Is there a? Did I get the checkpoint? I didn't get the checkpoint, huh? Oh no, I did. Cool. Oh shit. Boom. So yes, and also you can think about it like in terms of video games too. So for example, let's say you're gonna go to, you're playing, I don't know, Final Fantasy. You're about to get to the boss, right? And you haven't been fighting any of the enemies. You haven't been fighting any of the enemies along the way. What happens? You're under leveled. You don't have enough experience. You didn't level up enough. It's the same idea in life. If you're going into a job interview that is very important, let's say you're being hired to work for Nintendo, right? Or you're not being hired. You're being interviewed to work for Nintendo, and you haven't practiced interviews, you haven't practiced speaking, you haven't practiced questions, you haven't practiced anything. You're just like, oh well, I'm just gonna go. Damn. You're probably gonna fuck up. Sorry to say, you are probably not going to do very well. Why? Because you don't have any experience in it. You need experience. Let me put it to you this way. Let's say you're going to the hospital and you need to have, I don't know, heart surgery. Who do you trust? The doctor that has done it 100 times, or the new doctor that has only done it once or twice or never in his life? Yeah, I thought so. It's gonna be the person that's done it. Why? Because they have experience with it. Damn. Oh, well, I survived. I mean, it wasn't good, but I'm still here. And that's my point. It's the same thing with you. Who's gonna do better in an interview? You, the person who has never practiced, or you, the person who has had practice interviews with all of your family members at least 5 times? You know, it's probably gonna be the person that practiced more times because you're more prepared. You're more prepared for the anxiety that's coming. You're more prepared for the stress, the pressure that comes with the interview, versus the person that's just like, oh, let me go in, and you don't know what to expect. You haven't had any experience with it. Same idea. Who's going to probably do better in an interview? A person that has done 10 interviews with other companies, or a person that this is their first interview ever? right? It's still going to be the person that has more experience. That's what it comes down to. Did I get him? 3, 4. Yeah, I got him. Cool. But yes, and that is why you need to stop cutting corners. Cutting corners is a person that in your school who would never do the mile. He would always, damn, I went through that one fast. That felt like nothing, to be honest. Oh, maybe I'll get this done pretty quickly. The person that cuts corners is that one person in your gym class, or those people in your gym class, that they don't finish their mile. Instead, they're like, oh, the teacher isn't looking. I'm going to cross halfway, walk halfway, and then I'm going to be done with this. And I'm not going to do it because I'm being a lazy ass. You know, that's a person that cuts corners. I used to see that all the time when I was in, I thought I got it. Apparently not. It was the easiest one to get too. But yeah, I used to see it all the time when I was in middle school, especially. In high school too. But I feel like in middle school I would see it more. I forgot that Martin, that was that kid's name. He always thought he was slick because he was getting away with it. And that's the thing. Sure, in the moment you're like, oh, I can get away with this. It's not a big deal. I still get the credit. No one knows, you know? And you're right. No one knows and you get the credit. So he's still finishing the task, right? So that's good, sure. We talked about that, about finishing tasks last time. But he's creating a habit of not just cheating, but... Oh, shit. Hold on. I don't know if I need this, but just in case. I probably didn't need it. No, I'm not taking that shot. Oh, hell no. Give me that. Okay, yeah, it's gone. Whatever. Yeah, he thought he was so slick for getting away with it, right? And I was like, well, I mean, you could do that, but you're only cheating yourself out of it. And I'm not saying that in the sense of like, oh, well, you should earn your grade in that. Like, sure, that's also important. I honestly don't give a damn about school that much, at least not the schools that I went to. I'm sure there's great education out there somewhere. It wasn't where I grew up. But what you're cheating yourself out of is health. I can just slam, yeah. Look at that, easy. You're not gonna be very healthy, dude. You're not, because you just don't put in the work required to take care of your body. Any good thing in life requires some kind of sacrifice, some kind of work, some kind of something. And if you're like, oh, I'm gonna take the easy way out, well then your body's not gonna be as great as it could be. I talked about that recently too. Taking care of your body, getting to know your body, understanding what makes you feel good, what makes you feel bad, to to control yourself, all that stuff, right? My point is with all this that I think it's 2 and then flame. Yeah. Hold on. I need to get to do this. Oh, did I win? Did I win? Yeah, I know. I'm like creeping up right there. I just don't want to die. I was at the end. Imagine. But yeah, you could always be doing a little better in your life if you just push yourself a little bit more. And I get it. It's uncomfortable. It's a little bit more taxing on yourself, on your brain, on your persistence, on your, I don't know, strength, anything like that, right? It's more of a mental game than anything, really, especially when it comes to fitness. At least I feel that way. It's always more like, oh, I'm not, like, how am I so tired so quickly? I'm supposed to be running 3 miles and I'm getting tired at half a mile in, you know? But the funny thing is that when you push a little bit further than where you get uncomfortable. Ah, damn. Then you start to feel better and do better after a while. So like for me, earlier this week I went to the gym, right? It's been a while. I mentioned it in my Power Rangers playthrough. And yeah, about 0.6 miles in, I felt like shit. I felt tired. Oh, there was a secret. Well, I'm not getting that. Gerbil boy. And yeah, and I felt like I already felt like half a mile in, I already felt like giving up, you know. I felt like, whoa, like, am I really this out of shape? Can I really not do this? And that's more than anything, it's just your mind playing tricks on you. It's your mind telling yourself, ugh, no, I had to have Diddy, huh? Oh, I got the halfway mark. But yeah, it's your mind telling you that you can't do things. Anyways, whenever you cut corners, whenever you cut corners, you're training your mind to give up before you even really do much. And so anything that is challenging to you, your mind is going to be like, no, this is too tough. I don't want to do it. It's kind of like caffeine, you know. If you drink coffee, your brain's going to be like, oh, I need coffee. Give me coffee. That's what happens to your mind if you cut corners. So, long story short, I mean, you guys get the gist of this. If I'm talking about something, the point is either do this or don't do this, right? So don't cut corners. The only reason I really talk about it for a while is because I want to give you a little bit of perspective on what that means, or how that affects your life, how that affects you, and all that shit. Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. The singer, share. No. Oh, dude. I'll be back. All right, bye guys.